Hello and welcome back to my Vampire Survivors series, where I try to unlock all of the things. Today, I'm going to be playing the new character, Eleanor. But first, let me turn off the charm, because honestly, that many enemies is kind of disturbing. So, we're just going to leave it at this. Apparently, I didn't unlock Hyper Mode last time, so we're going to try to get that done. And look at this. We've got our first custom character theme song of the DLC. Let's check it out. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Let's just take the beginning, because I don't really know what this character's all about or what their weapon does, but the beginning is almost never bad. Okay. We've got some laser beams appearing. That kind of makes me want to take the guns, because, you know, the guns have their own little laser beams. I might also take a bracelet, because it seems like bracelet has a similar evolution path to this character, although I'm not entirely certain of that. Yeah, let's just get rid of garlic, whatever. We're gonna go full projectiles. I might also take the lightning ring, because, like, it's kind of like a laser lightning bolt thing. I don't freaking know. Whatever. We're gonna see what we can do here. I guess I should check the grimoire just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, and we don't actually have anything in the grimoire for the DLC. Alright, well, we'll just have to figure it out along the way. Now, my understanding is that this weapon, you don't actually need anything to evolve it. I think you just use, like, all the weapons together, because it, like, I guess if you're not aware, this character gets extra weapons as they level up. So, like, I think at level 10, they get a new weapon. At level 20, they get another weapon, and maybe, like, at level 30, something else happens. I don't know, it's something silly like that. And once you get all of the weapons together, then they all fuse, or I guess they all union to, like, a super mega weapon. At least I think that's how it works. I don't really know. I obviously haven't played the character yet, so I have no clue. But this weapon seems really interesting. It's like it's kind of like a super version of the magic wand, right? Where instead of, like, shooting out projectiles, it just shoots out the bolt. But it's at the nearest enemies. There's a lot of projectiles, so hey, you know what? Screw it. We'll take the empty tome. Just get even more bolts of lightning. I also did want to mention... Oh, what the heck was that? What was that little circle that I got? Was that the new weapon? Oh wait, it's this thing. Did I just take it? I guess so. Generates an expanding damaging zone. Damage is multiplied by area. Interesting. Well, I guess we should get the candelabra door at some point then. It's kind of hard to see the projectile. So it kind of reminds me of, like, Santa water, except it's just a beam. Or not a beam, it's like a projectile, right? So that's kind of interesting. What I wanted to just mention before I got distracted was this character's theme song is really interesting. It reminds me kind of like, I guess, of like Harry Potter or something, maybe. I mean, you know, I'm gonna probably end up saying that quite a bit, where it's like all these different fantasy themes and songs and all that stuff. Just reminds me of other series that are fantastical. But hey, what can I say? That is the DLC, isn't it? Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade Spell Stream. But that's kind of interesting, I guess. So whenever you level up, you don't just acquire the weapon, it like shoots down from the sky. which I think is kind of cool. My assumption is that... oh shoot, here we go. Whenever you union the weapons... Okay, that was almost scary. Damage is multiplied by might. And this also strikes the nearest enemy. Okay, I don't know what the new weapon that we got is, actually. I can't tell what the new weapon is doing. Whatever, I'm just gonna assume it's killing things. But, it makes me want to take the might. The spinach. Maybe I'll do that. I guess let's try to evolve the guns first. Just to see if we can. Yeah, this character, their weapons seem pretty cool, I gotta say. Just like, and what I assume will happen is that, you know, whenever you union all the weapons, they're just gonna end up being like the same, like all three weapons combined into one. Which, will probably end up being pretty cool. I would have to guess. I mean, basically, it would just mean that you have a bunch of free weapon slots now with a superpowered weapon. Right. Because you get all three effects. I did see a little bit of like some of the new weapons for some of the other characters. I guess there's like one that has swords, one that has arrows. Right. I mean, you can kind of see from like the looking at the Arcana screen at some of the new weapons that are on there. So I'm looking forward to it. I already think that these weapons are pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know how I feel about like Spell Stream, but like, you know, the starter weapon I think is pretty cool. Oh shoot. Oh, here's the Academy badge. Will provide bonus amount in revivals in exchange for growth. Interesting. So I'm gonna get less experience, but I'm gonna get more stats, I guess. Okay. Well, let's see how it works out. Is it only one level? It's 6 levels. I'm gonna get like +1 revival per level? If so, I'm pretty glad that I chose the guns, because obviously once you union the guns, then the number of projectiles is affected by the number of revives that you have. So we're gonna have a lot of laser beams, potentially. We'll see. Take the empty tome. And what a weird character. I do almost wish that I didn't actually pick up the Academy badge, because then I could actually end up getting an extra slot, but meh. Not a big deal. I think I'll just end up taking the spinach, honestly. Oh, but you know what I did forget, though? We get less experience because of the Academy badge. So right now our growth is 40%. I assume it'll go down even more, so let me actually go run up and try to get the crown to maybe try and mitigate a little bit of that. I don't know. I don't really remember how to get there. Man, I love the artwork in this DLC. I know I said that already, but just the backtraps look so good. Like the backgrounds. So good. Just so much more detailed than everything else in the game as well. It's like, you look at the characters and then the enemies and it's like, what happened? Okay, I think I see Spell Strike now. It looks kind of like a whip effect. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's run up here and get the crown. We got the crown. Okay. Well, I don't actually know if I've been over to the area that has the armor. Or the skull. So I might try and head over there and see if there's anything interesting in those areas. And now our cooldown is getting pretty low, so eventually we might end up having like permanent bolts of lightning coming out of us. That would be interesting to play on a character like Christine or something who has like the highest cooldown. Or I guess the lowest cooldown. Highest cooldown reduction. And just max that out. I don't actually know how much damage the weapon does though. But it seems like it's killing things. Oh. Get a little vacuum and like a mushroom patch maybe? All. Fires one more projectile. XP gain decreases by 3. Okay. Adds 1 revive. XP gain decreases by 3. Fires one more projectile. XP gain decreases by 3. Sure. 1 revive. Okay. That's fine. I'll lower my XP gain slightly to get more projectiles and revives. I don't mind. And now I'm really excited to evolve the guns, because I want to see how many freaking projectiles we can get on that thing. I don't know if there's a maximum. I mean, my guess is you couldn't get like 1,000, because that would be insane, but I don't know. I think one time I ended up getting like 11 or 12, which would be pretty cool. I guess in order to actually get those, I should probably level up the blue gun, shouldn't I? I'm just like skipping past it every time. Another vacuum. Alright, here we go. Start leveling up some of our weapons so we can evolve them eventually. Look how many projectiles my guns are shooting out though, man. That's crazy. Okay. So the armor is over to the right. So is the Metaglia right. Cool. This super reminds me of like Legend of Zelda, like Lost Woods or something. Although, it doesn't look like I'm lost. There's armor over there. Let's get it. Oh, there's also a mantis. I don't know if this guy's normally here. Alright, he's dead. There we go, got the thunder loop. Level up the blue gun. Oh my god, the thunder loop damage. Going off. Alright, I have to be careful not to just like randomly die. Because apparently that was a problem for me in the previous run where I just started walking into enemies and I got one shot and killed, so I'm gonna try to not let that happen this time. Oh god, I forgot about this guy. I probably shouldn't have even come over here because I don't even want that item. Okay. Oh my god, and now there's a bunch of fish or something? Okay. This is spooky. And there's like a purple cockatrice, and then there's a corn dude. Oh, okay, that was the Arcana dropper. I'll accept that. You know what? Let's actually get the revives. How about that? Awake. Even more revives. How many do we have? 8 revives. Okay. It is significantly harder for me to lose this run now due to stupidity. Look how many revives that I have. Although I don't want to use the revives. I'd rather keep them around. But you know, if I do use them, I'll be even stronger. Alright, got the guns maxed out. Just an endless stream of bullets. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm lost. Upgrade the spinach. Oh, shoot. Wait, what? Okay, that kind of confused me. Why was I getting offered less selections even though my spell strike wasn't maxed out? Is it like random whether or not you're offered to level that up? That would be a little bit strange, but I guess it's possible. Boom. How many do we have? Oh my god. It is glorious. This is the true Vampire Survivors experience, baby. I don't even know how many this is, because I don't know how many are in the base. I would assume that the weapon has 4 laser beams as a base level. And we have plus 6 projectiles and plus 8 revives. This might be 16. 16 laser beams? Yeah. It's not bad. So now I have to figure out, like, what else do I want in my build? I guess I'll take the fire wand, you know, more magic. Why not? Just get as much magic as possible. My god, look how many projectiles I have, dude. Yeah. This Academy badge thing is kinda gross. Like, the fact that you only get, was it probably like minus 18 or 15% experience to get 3 revives and 3 extra projectiles is pretty crazy. Especially because, like, you can counter that so easily with the crown, right? Or even just the upgrade, the experience upgrade. And I mean, once you reach a certain point, like, XP is not that big of a deal. Granted, revives aren't necessarily that big of a deal either, but still. It's pretty crazy. They're just spawning infinite lightning bolts. Killing everything. I wish I had an attract orb right about now. I think these are the mantises that killed me in the previous video. I guess they're stronger because they're like area-specific enemies. I don't know. Well, we're at 14.5 minutes, and I feel pretty strong. And considering the number of extra lives that I have, I don't think I'm going to be able to just toss this run into the garbage can. But I've never put it past me. I do really want to see what this weapon is that we can get once we union all these guys. Okay. We got a lot of levels there. Just spawned a bunch of lightning bolts. But yeah, what is it? It's Spell Stream, Spell Strike, and maybe Spell Sling? Is that right? Something like that. Now we got Hellfire. Just never-ending Hellfire fireballs. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. It never ends. We will be shooting these for the rest of my days. Oh boy. So I guess, I mean, how else can we get strong? I think it's just like the silver ring and the bracer. Those are like the only things left on the map that could buff us up, right? And even then, I don't think they're gonna really do that much to help us. I mean, silver ring increases effect duration and area. I guess it's not bad. Alright, come on. What is this weapon called? Spell Strum. Unit of Spell String, Spell Stream, and Spell Strike, I think it is. I don't know what else it said there. Oh my god, what just happened? That was terrifying. What's going on my screen? Okay, well that looks glorious. Okay. Well, there you go. This is Spellstrom. Yeah, man, I guess I didn't realize that all of the words have STR in them. String, strike, and stream? Something like that? Anyways, I don't know what's happening on my screen. It's kind of scary, actually. I'm getting a little bit terrified. I feel like I shouldn't be afraid. Sometimes my screen is shaking and I'm like killing things and just... I don't even know, bro. But what I do know is that this character is kind of sick. There's the bracelet. Alright, this is the build. Just bracelet, wand, spellstrom, and lasers. And also lightning. I mean, it kind of feels like a magical build, right? Like, not all the weapons feel magical. You know, like throwing axes, that's not magical. Throwing knives, that's not magical. You know what is magical? The wand. Laser beam guns, fireballs, lightning from the sky, and also a bracelet. Magical bracelet. Yup. That's what I'm saying. Let's take this bracer. See, like, what is that? What did we just do? We're like destroying the planet. I wish I got to read the entire description of the weapon. But, it's fine. Nice, buy bracelet. Alright. Let's get this silver ring. Let's see how fast we can kill this this dude. Holy moly. Well, this weapon is definitely a lot more than I could have asked for. I was hoping that it would just be like a combination of the 3 weapons, but Apparently it's a super powered combination of the 3 weapons. Up we go. Here we go, we got all the bins here. Kill this dude. And he's dead. Where clock? Now we can break boxes for the rest of our days. What's this? Got a little passageway over here, over into nothingness. This type of weapon scares me though, right? It's kind of like that old trope where it's like the wizard who like learns too much and then becomes too powerful or like unlocks some kind of dark secret. I don't know, man. The fact that the earth is like shaking makes me worry. Have we gone too far in our pursuits of power and knowledge? Only one way to find out, I guess. And there's the tri-bracelet. Aha! A little entrance into the garden, if I may. Well, you know, this run I feel significantly more confident in our ability to win compared to the previous run, I gotta say. Though I didn't have 100% charm on in this run. I don't know if that made it harder or easier, to be honest. It's like, the thing with charm is that if you have a weak early game, it can definitely like make it hard for you. But at a certain point, whenever you're actually able to kill enemies, higher charm level gives you more experience, right? So, I could see it either way. This character's early AoE is not necessarily extremely strong, considering that there's basically no AoE. It's just like shoots out the bolts, but yeah, you know what, let's just take this. Just even more super powered weapons. That's what I need. More fireballs on screen. Yes. Magical energies are overflowing. I'm looking forward to seeing what the like stage boss is, because I don't think I was able to get that far in the previous run. Otherwise, I think I would have unlocked hyper mode if I did. Also, it's kind of funny seeing how many bracelets there are on the screen, because like we have so many more projectiles, so just way more bracelet projectiles. I still don't really understand how the bracelet works, because like it kind of feels like the projectiles just float around and don't hit enemies or do damage, but I mean, you look at the damage count at the end of the game, or end of this, you know, round or whatever, and the bracelet usually does quite a bit of damage. So, who am I to say, really? And here we are. The ultimate magic build. I love it. Does it get more magical than this? Maybe. I guess we'll have to see what other weapons we unlock. But this feels pretty magical. Sheesh. Also, did I miscount earlier? I think I miscounted, right? I said that there were 16 laser beams. Because we have 8 revives 6 extra projectiles, but that's actually 18, right? What the heck is going on? Oh, I'm like eating food. Why did I just get a bunch of food? Is it because the worms? Just killing the worms gave me a bunch of food? That was weird. Oh yeah, here they are, the worms. Okay. Cool, thank you. But yeah. What the frick? Okay. Thanks, bros. We're eating good tonight. Are we getting fattened up? Are we, like, about to be eaten by a witch? Oh, okay. It's a hidden building. Oh my god, there's so many of them. What is even happening? There's eating cookies for days. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm scared. I don't even remember what I was talking about before. Oh, yeah, 18 lasers. We have 18 lasers. No big deal. Just 18 laser beams. Okay, we can't get over there somehow. I don't know, maybe we have to like run all the way around. We might have already been in that area though. That might be like the area with the other crap that we picked up earlier. The armor. I'm not sure. Alright, we're going through. Never mind, we're not going through. I'm running back. I think, honestly, that's my biggest complaint about the DLCs, is that they're just kind of, like, buggy. What is this? We're just healing the boss. Oh, okay, now we're hitting him? Are we hitting the boss? We were healing the boss before, it looked like. Or maybe he was just getting healed? I don't know. This is kind of interesting, though. Instead of it just being like a boss enemy that shows up, it's like an actual boss kind of like phase. It's kind of cool. I wish my Infernos would actually hit this dude. Bro. Is this guy gonna die anytime soon, or...? Oh, God, a candy box, okay. Well... what should we get? I guess we could take the axe, because we can evolve that. The axe isn't magical, though. What's magical? King Bible? Song of Mana is pretty magical. I don't think we can evolve it in time, but... you know, let's take the Millie Bally Blue. It's kind of magical. Leaving bubbles behind. This boss is pretty tanky, I gotta say. I know we've only been hitting him for like a minute, but... considering this is an inverse mode, this boss is taking some damage. There we go. We got him. We got him in the end. You know, it'd be really cool is if the bosses had their own song that played. It'd be pretty lit. But, like I was saying earlier, I think really, like, my biggest complaint about these DLCs is just, like, the stages are, like, kind of buggy, right? Like, the graphical parts, and then, like, the hitboxes are not always really placed correctly, it feels like. But other than that, they're cool. The weapons, the characters, the stage itself, just like the design of it. Top class. Now, let's go see if we can get to the Skullomanic and Gold Ring. Looks like they're held in similar areas to like what the armor was held in. Just like a little forest maze. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Okay. Well, you'll love to see that. A bunch of enemies spawn, because they're like spawning on top of each other, they just like phase into you or something. Uh-huh. But somehow we're not taking like any damage. Are we invulnerable or something? Like, did the weapon that we have, Spellstrom, make us invulnerable? Or what? Apparently not. I just took a bunch of damage. Okay, I'm sorry for getting overconfident. Before, I wonder, is it because we killed that boss, maybe? Was it like the boss of the forest that made us, like, invulnerable or tanky, or what? I don't know. What are these guys? Okay, they're creepy. I don't know if I like them. This would be like a fantasy kind of DLC. These are like SCP, creepypasta type. They're not that strong though, so I'm not that scared. Well, we did end up losing one revive, which is a little bit sad, but it happens. Aha. Another area. The stage is so big. Help! I want to see the golden ring! And the skull! Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to see him. I'll see him some other time. Defeat the Avatar of Gaia in Lake Viscari. Survive 15 minutes with Eleanor Uzeron. Get Spell Stream to level 6. Get Spell Strike to level 6. Unite Spell Stream, and Spell Strike. Alright. There you go. That's 5 unlocks done, and would you look at that? Spellstrom is our highest DPS. But the laser guns were second highest, so can't be too mad about that. Alright. Well then. That was a fun little run. And now... Oh, they also get the Academy Badge at level 30. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well. That'll be it from me for today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you next time, where I'm gonna play another new character. This time it'll be Maruto Cuts, which can't help but feel like it might be a reference to something. Anyways, hope to see you there. I'm out of here. Peace.